We often hear shocking news about Hollywood celebrities and their pasts. This time, it's the super hit comedy actor and dancing king Channing Tatum. Turns out the Step Up and Jump Street star was a male stripper for a very short period of his life when he was 18 years old. Did you know his stripper name loosely sounded like Cindy Crawford? And how much did he earn doing the job? Here's everything we know about Channing Tatum's past as a male stripper. First up, how much did he make as a stripper? You might think he raked dollars since it's evident that he had fans among his female patrons. But the truth is, he didn't exactly make a lot of dollars on stage. He confessed that on a good night, he'd make $150, not as much as we'd think, and on a bad night, he'd make around $50 to $70. We know this sounds a bit sad, but the good thing is he's making millions now with Magic Mike, and we're loving all the strip action in the film. Magic Mike, starring Channing Tatum, is a film that doesn't require much to say. You could simply look at the movie's poster and expect what's in the flick. This movie has given Tatum immense fame. Even though the sequel was released 5 years ago, many fans still fantasize about the iconic cast. Celebrity Net Worth reports that Channing has been earning more than ever since his roaring new films are releasing in 2022. His net worth is estimated to be around $80 million. Our step-up star was the highest paid actor for some time when Magic Mike and Magic Mike XXL were released. His successful performance landed him a whopping amount of $90 million without taxes. Next up is Magic Mike based on Channing Tatum. If you watch the film Magic Mike, you know Channing Tatum knew a whole lot about how stripping is done. Critics say Magic Mike is the most enjoyable series you'll watch over the years. The film itself is more of a celebration of the male physique. Still, the dark side to it is Tatum's real-life experience as a stripper that inspired the original movie in 2012. Tatum has a vibrant personality, but this movie reminds us that things weren't always rosy. Keeping that aside, the fact that Tatum's experience inspires the events in the movie makes it extraordinary, or shall we say, pleasing to the eyes. But don't get confused, because it's not entirely about his life. Tatum has said multiple times over the years that he was a part of that world, but Magic Mike isn't a biopic. The only factual elements of the movie are him being an 18-year-old teenage boy, living in Florida after flunking college and football. He is drawn into this world of male stripping and just lives it up for a few months. He told IFC that he didn't think anyone would be interested in the biopic since it's just gross to him now. But he should really ask his millions of female fans all around the world. Since the movie was released, it's become a huge success in the cinema world. Even after 10 years, Magic Mike is set to take over the cinemas again. No one expected Channing Tatum to become such a sensation worldwide, using his experience as a stripper. Probably not even Channing himself. According to Box Office Mojo, the first movie of the series made a total of $167 million globally, and topping everyone's expectations. Magic Mike was the first in the list of dance genre movies of all time. The next year, after the first movie was released, he made an official announcement about Magic Mike Live, a real-life adaptation of the film. This was a common dream for many female fans out there. Tatum said that it would be similar to Gentleman's Club, but for women, and named it the Playboy Club. Don't go anywhere because we still haven't talked about other crazy facts about Tatum's stripping experience. Moving on. Tatum's stripping job was pretty short-lived. A surprising fact is Tatum's stripping journey got him 2 Magic Mike movies, but the journey itself was only a few months long. In a 2012 interview with the AV Club, he revealed that he only stripped for 6 to 8 months. Surprisingly, it was director Steven Soderbergh who actually convinced Tatum to explore his stripper past in a movie. Tatum said that when the director persuaded him to make this into a movie, he asked why, to which he said, "It's something I've never seen before." The success story doesn't end here, because there are loose ends that most celebrities don't share, but Channing Tatum was very transparent about his experiences. He shared encounters when he and his colleagues would get attacked by 2,000 to 3,000 women while performing. His stripping career was short-lived because he jumped to modeling and acting just after a few months. But in his short career, he also experimented with drugs and heavy drinking. He said it was never a huge deal to him, just as a casual night-out fun thing to have a great time. He told the media that his first interaction with drugs was when he was in the stripping world. Tatum was very clear about that fact, that he wasn't losing himself on drugs, and it was not a habitual thing, just experimentation, he said. And that too, never with the big drugs like crack or heroin. He never OD'd or even got close to that. The one thing that he was attached to was drinking, but that wasn't a problem to him ever, and still isn't, he says. Next in line, Tatum's stripper name was Channing Crawford. In an interview on Late Night with Seth Meyers, Tatum said that he was given his stripper name, Channing Crawford, by someone at his workplace. Tatum, being the fun-loving guy that he is, also jokingly said that the name is the last thing on anyone's mind when they're about to go perform on the stage wearing a thong. In his bombshell interview with a Hollywood Reporter, Tatum said that his dad had no clue about his stripping career until he did the Ellen DeGeneres show in 2010. When his dad one day asked him about the stripping, he said that he didn't need the money, but that was his path to life, and he had to walk on that road. Tatum's killer dance moves, and not to forget, the equally hot body, barely made him feel anything on stage. He expressed his feelings by saying that he felt just like any other guy taking his clothes off on the stage, acting crazy with a stupid outfit. As if that wasn't enough for us to be clear on how he didn't enjoy being a stripper, he went on and said he never never enjoyed the taking the clothes off part, because you're on stage acting like a rock star, but in reality, it doesn't mean anything. He also shared an embarrassing tale about the time when his sister brought her friends to see a show at the club, and he was stripping as a clown. Next, he said that it went how you'd expect it to go, because it was the worst idea ever. He knew clowns weren't sexy, so he told everyone that they were only creepy and this wouldn't work, but they told him that he'd kill it. It's hilarious how he had to dance to 99 red balloons wearing the clown fit in front of people that he knew. Now that we're talking about it, this could be the plot of another sequel to Magic Mike. Moving on, Tatum told his ex-wife Jenna about his stripper career on the first date. You might expect that since Tatum doesn't sound too proud of his past decisions, he would keep it hidden from his love interests, at least for the first few dates. But you'd be wrong, as our step-up star is super transparent and upfront about it. In fact, he told his ex-wife Jenna Dewan about his male stripping on their first date. Tatum talked to Entertainment Tonight while at the HBO documentary premiere of War Dog: A Soldier's Best Friend, for which he worked as executive producer. He said that he decided to tell Jenna about his background very early in their relationship. He also recalled that it was probably one of their very first dinners together. She had a right to know, just like everyone else, he said. Tatum added that his step-up partner was unexpectedly chill with the big reveal and didn't really care about it. He says she quickly moved on as compared to the other people he had previously told. Weirdly enough, Tatum says men would always inquire way more about it than women ever did. Men wanted to know the details, like what did he do, how much money did he make, or where did he do it, if he was ever completely naked or not. Throughout their 10-year relationship, Tatum and Jenna were always frank and honest about the hilarious highs and lows of life. In fact, we all loved how well their chemistry was even in real life, but unfortunately, it was a huge blow when fans found out they were getting a divorce. Tatum has 3 movies releasing in 2022, and we know it's his time to rule again. That's a wrap for this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more amazing content like this. See you guys in the next video.